Well, hello! Welcome to the Anime Chef. My name is Haissan. All too often, only good cooks in anime are robot maids and girls under 12 years old. I will help you become a great anime chef yourself. Today we are preparing Zombie Chicken Surprise. This is a difficult dish to fix, as it is zombie chicken. It will not die. Even with its head cut off, it tends to constantly move off the plate. I know what you're thinking. Cooked zombie chicken is bad mojo. We know. We'll use a shaman to try to curse the chicken. Every anime kitchen should have a shaman. Okay. The secret recipe is homemade spice from the shaman. It includes crushed ginger root and scorpion venom. No matter what scorpion, but Deathstalker scorpion is best. Rub into the chicken and let rest during the full moon. If it's a quarter moon, let rest for about the time it takes for Goku to power up. This dish needs to roast quickly, so I recommend an oven temperature of 1500 degrees. If your oven cannot get this hot, try the traditional anime method of explosives. As with most anime meals, it is accompanied by spicy curry. When I say spicy, I mean hot. And heat is the only way of subduing your walking dead chicken. I love fire as much as the next guy, who isn't actually on fire at the particular time, but when your kitchen physically explodes and your food tastes like eternal burnation, it's probably a good time to ease up on the nitroglycerin or any of the otherwise assorted explosive liquids offered at your local friendly supermarket. Also, despite how it looks, microwaves are not inherently designed to store dynamite inside. By some supernatural talent, anime girls who can't cook have the ability to make explosives out of regular, everyday cooking ingredients that in any other sense outside of a bubble reality of comic relief would result in minor side effects of third-degree burns and spontaneous decapitation. It's actually a surprisingly useful talent, if it were used for anything other than actual cooking. In truth, though, the old saying, the best way to a man's heart is through his stomach, is nothing more than a myth. Nope. The best way to a man's heart is in the form of an overpowering explosion of unrivaled death and destruction. The people you serve your overly fresh fiasco to will usually be quite polite and downplay the situation, as well as humbly noting the entire possibility of their impending doom and ruination for marriage. But rest assured, what they are really trying to say is they do not particularly wish to die on that given day, or lose their virginity to a giant man-eating squid. If you do not buy your food from a grocery store, which has a good reputation for murdering everything you can buy in it first, be sure to thoroughly stab and decapitate what you intend to cook when you get home. This dish will have a side of egg omelettes. Yes, omelettes can be very tasty, but only if other people can actually recognize them as something other than a big purple towering monstrosity with a 7-foot-tall tentacle sticking out of them. If you positively must cook an egg dish, use liquid eggs. The type that come in cartons that don't even remotely resemble actual eggs. They're easy to use and don't involve eggshells, so your cooking will decidedly involve a lot less hot smoking shell shrapnel and mouth action. Remember, not killing your guests is half the battle. On a side note, a common mistake for anime girls, especially when making bento box lunches, is that they make one huge towering ziggurat of culinary chaos unable to be eaten by all who gaze upon it. Now, this is fine, since normally a good thing, but for anime male leads, there is an unwritten rule that you absolutely, positively must eat every single thing that is given, or die a virgin, allegedly. So, when you combine these two events together, you'll experience the magic that can only be described as a stomach explosion of gastronomic proportions. In all fairness, it's freaking hilarious to watch. The zombie chicken with curry and omelets is done. Have with sake, lots of it. Next week, we prepare sun ham. Ta-ta.